A lovely and a wonderful day from me to you, all the lovers of freedom all over the world. I bring you good tidings as usual. From the creator that was never created, from the one that seeth the ending from the beginning. I say, may the God of nature bless each and every one of you. For those of you that do share a video, God Almighty will bless you in a hurry. Please, whenever time you're going to be watching this very video, make sure you share among your loved ones. As you are aware, we are changing the negative narrative of yesterday because there are a lot of so many things have really gone wrong as far as this life is concerned. So we will be pushing back the false narrative we met in this very world. So we are still trying as much as we can to make sure as many that have woken, who have also joined us in this very struggle. I say, may God Almighty, Mother Gaia continue to strengthen you so that you still hold the line. So please, we are ready again. Make sure you share this very broadcast among your friends. Make sure you share this very broadcast. Today's topic is very unique. Unique in such a way that I want to be letting you know something. For those of you that so focus your attention on heading, I wrote in there, you know, what we know how to do best to search out wherever places the truth have been hidden away from humanity. You know, I told us before now that we were created to create. So we are not just in this life as in constitute nuisance. If not because of weaponization of a lot of things, we are not supposed to kill ourselves over shelter. Because shelter is where you don't rest your head. So that's our father, no one will having hypertension. They doesn't kill themselves over and ever build us. Most of us, it is when we came to Europe later, took our father from the village, carried them to Benin. They never wanted jealousy their friend because their friend have hostel Benin they don't have. But you see people of nowadays, they go into ritualism just because they want to have something that will also perish tomorrow. Please, if you are watching, just share, and I will also be sharing also a brief testimony with us also. I will also be sharing with us a brief testimony. And the reason why it is good to be good. I'm going to be sharing it with you, the reason why it is good to be good. The reason why I told all right from the one that we need to take humanity as our religion. That is caring for one another. If you pinch yourself, you will feel the pain. You don't need to pinch any other persons. I wish everybody in the world have the man like me. The world will have become a better place. There is a big shop in Dallas, Texas. That his house and church have been raided over, like the one where they say raid the pub that they own joint. You know, I told you a lot of things still going to happen. So many things is still going to happen. I'll be detailing that later as soon as we proceed. Let's see our first commenter today. They can see the day where our mommy can carry first. Juanco, God bless you, ma. Our first commenter today, may God bless you in a hurry, ma. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. If you are watching, do not hesitate to share, please. Very, very important to share. So that you can also reach some other persons. So that other person will also be aware of what we are doing here. Our messages are really touching lives. That's why it depends these very people will get we get with the waiting with the use. So, you know, the reason why they pay them, they say, we are depopulating their camps. So this metal slavery, the only thing we can use in curing it, you don't need to start carrying anybody to church. It is gradually. That's why the book of John 8 verse 32. He said, you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. What gives us total liberation and freedom is the truth. And one of the most worstest slavery is metal slavery. It don't get mentioned. Once they attack your hair, it's finished. That's why if they want to hook you, that's what they use our pastors to do to us, so that we don't reason about ourselves. Imagine you will carry spirits from heaven. They want you to let pastor no yakbo mobile, no human trafficking, or do a mobile you will trying to remove what you not put there. Or mind the spirit in the area. And we now will surrender ourselves to them due to our mindset. But it is not still too late. We can still start late and still become the latest for as many that are willing. That's for many that will. That's why we are not forcing anybody. But the reason why we keep on bringing out a lot of topics, so that tomorrow you don't say you don't know, so that you have no excuse to give. That's why I treat one topic at times often, because I want you to, maybe you don't understand that from this perspective. Maybe by the grace of God, you feel still understand that next time. That's why I keep on doing it. Not that you get one particular person where they preach to. No. If you watch it, if I were to be having a church, for example, just look at how my members would have benefited. By the grace of God, we are going to be having church. That's in the future, you know, whereby we're going to teach our people. We're going to set up a new gospel. I know the gospel must continue, but we're going to set it up. This is just how it is. If you don't want to say, we don't want to bonnet. We are not that after their holiness. Pastors that do holiness after there for human trafficking. Let me just even start from this Nikawati breaking news in Mawana. 2 days ago, I read there now. I read the man. Breaking. Holland, but he did this second paragraph. He said Holland security agent conducted a coordinated raid on the residence of the renowned Bishop T.D.JAK T.D.JAK and the Potter House Church in Dallas, Texas, in sex trafficking investigation. That's what just happened. Very big. You know, there was one man, maybe before we finish up this podcast, if I remember, I'll tell you now, that also, that one was in Georgia, where he also come to say, oh, he's preaching about that were fake. That was 2022, you know. That was 2022. So this one, this man are very, a black man. May I even show now the picture, Seth? May I show now the picture? Because today, broker, by the grace of God, want to take it very easily and lightly. Then I'm going to be letting us know something about. See the man here. He's a very big bishop in the United States. So it's a pity. Imagine the highest sin how they go commit. But if this a pastor see you see boy now, maybe you be gay, you go say you want to go hellfire. They already just put this one. That's what they do. All of them, but they don't want to play for your face now. That was why they are trying to use this one now to tell no say my body of Christ don't already come. One pack all of una so now PDD now they take down for seeing for all most of the most renowned rappers. Now Puff Daddy they take do showcase. Now this man they want to do Pentecostal on. So that's that. Now the testimony I said I want to share with you guys is this. I was in the bank yesterday. I meeting up to 1 or 2 commitments in Nigeria. not my personal commitment or family commitment, you know. It's good to be good. So, to do some certain transaction home. So automatically, I look at my phone. Somebody chatted me, one of our, I will call her mother in Barcelona. Said, Baba Udu, send your account number for me. That was how I sent the account number. Do you know? The money I even sent to somebody was times 2 of what she dashed me. We are going to be going through the scripture. The reason why I do what I do, I'm not doing it. Anything anybody give to our phone, but monetization of whatever, a lot of people never understand. I wouldn't want to work, but I just try to tell you that good deal pay. Whatever thing you sow, you reap. It's not only when you do bad, you reap whatever. If you do good, you also read it. Now, we may not even be talking about that man's own, that Jackins, that T.D.JAK, Bishop T.D.JAK of Dallas, Texas. We don't be talking about it. I've already put that one here. Let's go to our main topic. Then why I give us 1 or 2 proofs. Biblically. Now, so now April be New Year with proof. That's my personal. The solar eclipse was an historical event. A lot of us right now, we don't already know. For those of us that watch the sky, after this very particular event, before this very event, 2 days to, everywhere was so cloudy, we are not seeing, even see the sky we are seeing were cloud. Yesterday, being on the night, everywhere, let's say for the horizon where me stay, they watch everywhere. It was kind of, the sky were blue. Not that blue, say don't take blue. But you don't go see any map, but go see them today now. Flat where me don't see, say don't pass. 18. How did they go now? So that they spray something they go. The cloud right now, I begin to do. And then I want to tell you something. Waiting happen. Not be waiting NASA tell us. Iana to Ogesha. Ukima move. That one you were seeing, they uttered it. But the main thing that happened, where the Nibirus and the rest of them come do. That was why you see everywhere were very thick cloud. Thick cloud. Now we are going somewhere. I'm going to be telling you from the Bible. Monateno say, I think one of the person that really searched up the scripture, not be me read and pass, but in no favor my women viola them. Me, I'm not after salvation. Area on you know. Me fornication meta mana. Eto kuno na uma mweria. Uma mweria na. Ogonote for treating we no be adekun. Udoyagbon man. So God no can see what you do for that girl body. So you see how they do everything. So I'm not encouraging some of all this right, but it's good to say the truth. Now, the solar eclipse is an historical event. Let's hold it there first. Open your Bible there. Go to the book of Ezra. The book of Ezra, chapter 7, verse 8. It says, Ezra arrived in Jerusalem in August of that year. Ezra arrived in Jerusalem in August of last year. I know after this very topic, a lot of you now go buy me gift because he may was and ladian. Now, that's same Ezra chapter 7 verse 9. He said he had arranged to leave Babylon on April 8th, the first day of the new year. Should we end the video here? It's every hidden things we have to bring it to light. So let all these fulefu, let them come and contest it. Ezra 7 verse 9. I'm reading a New Living Translation how they read so. He said he had arranged to leave Babylon on April 8th. Remember the very day where this thing happened was on the 8th. The first day of the new year, and he arrived at Jerusalem on August 4th. For the glorious hand of God was upon him. Then I will go to say this. What happened? Was it coincident? I do not see that there was something that they changed, that nature is trying to put back again. Normally we have 13 months, so now we get to. The very day they call New Year for you, it's not New Year. Now we did the New Year, so that was why the last thing ever happened. Now we enter New Year. That was why what you saw, Daddy, that was why I call it an historical event. A lot of you were thinking, say, human being can't get home. No, human being not just get home. What want to be done have already been done. The different cosmic energy all around. If you have not witnessed it, wait for your own. Just get good mind. Not the reason evil against anybody. Nurture yourself. Teach yourself a lot of things. Because I don't want any of my followers to still be bamboozled. I don't want any of my followers, all my loved ones, to still be in mental slavery. You know, there are difference between followers and friends. So I have friends who does not even follow me, who does not even know whether this Ezra did. There are big part. If you doubt it, forward this into your pastor, let your pastor explain it to you. I told somebody one time how David formed INVAD and Abraham also formed also lie just to rescue himself. Somebody asked me money from it. I say, he pastor no know. The pastor was astonished. I don't know what they call holy lie. Lie that will, you know, save you from danger. Because after David killed Goliath, they can't find that sword where they kill Goliath. They can't see him for David's hand. When he was to do something he got. They can't say, was it not this very knife? I want to be Goliath. Now David come for me best. I say, can't assume say, you know, yeah, what they talk. That was what saving. The same thing happened to Abraham. There was a place Abraham went. One of the kings was supposed to sleep with his wife. He can't lie. Just to save his ourselves. So David also formed me beside. Just to be saved. So Akabama, while a job behind ye, they are very lawless. Now, we'll come back to that again, laying emphasis on it. Then, we are making history, some people are reading misery. Those states is the capital headquarters, whereby they don't want freedom for anybody. They don't want to be free, and they don't want it for anybody. It is not by power, not by man, but the Spirit said a lot of hosts, which is very true. The fake history you read can no longer hold water, because Christianity is a man-made religion. The topic is even too much. Christianity is a man-made religion. The Bible is a man's word. I keep on repeating, all things seek it to us. I'll be putting it there most of our heading. If there's space. Let your light so shine before men so that they will glorify your Father which is in heaven. They invaded our culture, tradition, and custom. In bracket, our core value. Then I've already read the Homeland Security agent conducted a coordinated raid on the residence of renowned Bishop T.D.JAK and the Potter's House Church in Dallas, Texas, in sex trafficking investigation. So that's that. Now, I won't tell you the day we are supposed to be having New Year. Most of the time, if you hear anything here, also go and do your findings. Only what I'm telling you may not be able to make you case through. Learn to create your own terms and your narrative. Like as for me, one thing I don't like to always do, if God have given me a message or I've written any message, I'm going to do on my own. At times, I will forget about some certain research because I don't want me or that one come the intercept them or to put it down. We can just be on phone the same way God always drop message for me. I'll open up my notepad. I'll just the rat. See an phone. At times, only 2 messages over the notepad. You constantly open another page again. Because I'm trying to give you a clue on how I get to where I am today. I'm not the most brilliant person. The thing is just that whatever thing I'm doing, whatever thing I find doing, I do it with utmost joy. Whether there is going to be human reward or not. But I found out that if we are able to change each day that passes by, if we are able to change 1 or 2 persons' ideology, I think it's also nice. It must not have to be that you start vanishing like a spirit. No. They may vanish. But I see through the word of God. Which are some of the word of God we are talking about? We are normally talking about the one in the Bible. There are so many things that is fundamental. words around us. That's why if you check our Benin language, most of our Igodomigodo language or whatever, some African language, it rhymes with the Bible. That's why we are using it. They were the same Bible they used to indoctrinate us. The same pulpit they use to preach up their fake gospel. We also going to use the same pulpit to also, with this escalate whatever thing they are planted in our heart. That's why it is always good. We're adding this word of God so that you now know the facts and figure areas where they have not treated us correctly or where things have went wrong. If you watch it today, most you that are reading history, talking about history. Now, why will any grown-up person or you say your head correct, you be youth, then you are supporting entity who sells people out to slavery. And you are still seeing that sign up to today. Not be said they don't rest, or they've already prayed, say, please, make una forgive us, we know say we not already say it was a mistake. Their fathers, their children, always continue from where their father stops. Now, we that they did it to, do you feel God is not going to use one of us one day and tell the people the truth? This is not all about people, they like faking their kind of change that they want. All of them, they are going to politics. Why not go into activism to educate our people about the adverse effect of what our leader is doing? Is it not the same system? If you watch what happened in Burkina Faso, they changed the system. If you watch what happened in Niger, they changed the system. If you watch what happened in Mali, they changed the system. And right now, Senegal are taking over Diomaye Faye. It's also changing the system. Because these people have already know that now the system they give us problem, or we need to change them. But you see our fake brothers and sisters, they are still going to the same politics, coming on live screen. I will make a do to be this. No, you cannot make a do to be anything. You don't want to also get your own get fame. Why not use the same method Nnamdi Kanu is using? Why is it that if not for Nnamdi Kanu today in the southeast or another take color, our freedom died and so our life for the end? We finish up a regime in Buhari, 8 years of suffering. Then this one want to start. He said, let's set the ground running. He set the ground running with suffering. Excess suffering. Killings today everywhere. Nobody is talking. We are catching crews. Praising some social media presenters. In always Sagi say, your life is being debilitated every day by day. I was discussing with one of our allies just now. Don't you know that it's going to happen to you one day? They program you for it already. The same casa they are will die, old people's house. As soon as you are here, you must go there. What happen to eye must happen to nose. But you feel your face can still take a pancake. And the more you even feel you are using the makeup right now, how many girls can stay without makeup? Go and see ugliness. They can stay. Or you don't know, you think all those things are just normal. A face what do you na iziga. If our mother face will never use makeup, you don't know the chemical and what we are doing. We take everything to be normal. Don't always look at your today. Maybe figure 8 is there, everybody the truth for you. What about 10 years time? What about 15 years time? Or are you going to end your life at the age of 70? Are you going to end it at the age of 50? So let's be very, very careful. Now, if you read the book of Zechariah 4 verse 6, he said, the angel told me to give Zerubbabel this message from the Lord. You will succeed, not by military might, nor by power on your own, nor by power on your own strength, but by the Spirit. Now, what does this base imply? I wrote it there at the heading, not by power, not by might. There is a way, if you don't already know you be, you know the Spirit will follow you come. You are in good relationship with yourself. Be in good relationship with yourself that you know what you are supposed to eat at time. The reason why most of us do good, because it makes our spirit being to be alive. If you like, go and turn your thing in 7 places. There must be a way out. There must be a way out. You feel say, man, hey, I work before my dear. At the 11th hour, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. A help hour. Man, well, we are testing Benin. Who your boy no work bewa for nothing sake. That's how God does these things. It's not by power nor by might. He said, but by the Spirit said the Lord of hosts. But do you know we are wasting most of our lives trying to say where we must do this thing. By power, we must do it. No. Most of the time, the people we call our enemy, they are not really our enemy. That's why the book of Matthew 10 verse 36, he said, a maso enemy. They so breed this Christianity, then you start suspecting your stepbrother. No, you were. Either no, we see you or no, and not see me. Or one Mario hold down. They will tie you in the night and rubbish your life. Then these same people will start making you to see your stepbrother as their bad person. Most of stepbrother, they are better than blood brothers and sisters. But due to the same weaponization, where anything is the major problem a lot of persons have faced, your stepbrother not get out to worry you. Most of the time, they are not the one. They are not the one. Only where so you do allow the enemy we. The people that will worry you that to the extent you don't even know where you want to go again, is the person you come from the same womb. Where you talk. To the extent if you are praying, it's as if you are not even praying. It must be from because the covenant you guys has together. I'm just putting that one there for free for you, so that we will not be carried away. Now, there are so many things we are not supposed to do by strength. It said by the Spirit. Spirit, I lead to Spirit. If you want to be close to God, you are close to God not with your physical flesh. You are close to God through your spirit. The very day you know who you are, and that who you are, that your spirit right now don't already know you. That your spirit that will not start liaising with bigger powers. Anytime there is an attack, that same your spirit will reflect other spirit. They will come to your rescue. I was talking about for the people that bury their parents in a Christian form and all of what we have made Christian burial when was Christianity started. And those traditional things you do, it give your parents extra strength and it made them to associate themselves with in people that side, which they call heaven today. Heaven. Heaven. How many of our four don't see and say our mama they born for fire? Oh boy, now they want. Or they continue if you know who can. This life is a continuation. It does not end like this. So not they die. It continues. It does that you fuck up, you didn't do what you were supposed to do, it will leave this very body. Leave you here, you rot and go away. It continues his job. That's why then my grandpapa would do who all of them, they will still be there. And the reason why, what I noticed recently, that before we start calling them back, say, there was a disconnection from my own personal dad. The fellowship with his ancestors were not that strong. I'm the one right now trying to make it to be very strong. Because I need that. When I'm born, I said, I may need it. Other person may not need it because I need it, Jesus. May one need it. That's why if you create your own down now, even when you are gone tomorrow, who were your ethical dogma now depends on the life you live today. That's why knowing yourself or knowing who you are, respect yourself, that is put more value to your spirit being. Because the protection you are going to be giving to your children does not end here on earth. It continues. You are still going to be there for them. The most important is that they are not disconnected from you. They still liaise on how to reach you. That's why if you are in good relationship with the God of your ancestors, there are a lot of things that don't happen to you. There are some people not working being. It's only when you feel mama. Because why? There was so many things that were done before your mother transited. So if you die now, for example, you just transited. Now, how was they able to capture us automatically? They need to change everything we did this world, so that we cannot be able to be conformed to fake things. Imagine the day no a new year or a new year. April is your new year. It's in the Bible now. They put it there in the Old Testament, the book of Ezra. It's there. Let everybody go and read it. Maybe I'm the first person to also bring it out right now. Everybody should go and read. You don't need to start underestimating yourself, waiting for one very particular person may come enter social media, may come to tell you things. Because most of all, we somewhat depend on society person. I think recently now, the same Daddy Freeze, I saw it. I have not really watched it, but The reason why I want to give example here, that the priests were warning these people why must they be giving tithe to pastors. But go and look at that the priest right now, charging people for them to pay so that he can open his Facebook or social media for them to come and hear their view and all of other. Now, what is now the difference between that the priests and the so-called pastors? But here you are here, I'm doing my own. Any tiny person that me something, once in a while, I can't see an answer. My life does not lie here. It does not lie here. Now, tell me one particular thing that you see that these people are really doing that is helping society. In no day, all of them, they are still going to, kind of get the same opportunity that our fake leader has. Then they'll come even do more than. So if they are being tested in this little form, they don't fuck up. Then what about when things are really, booming the way it ought to be? Now there's something I want to be picturing our mind to in the book of Mark 8 verse 27. He said, and Jesus went out to the disciple into the town of Caesarea Philippi, and by the way he asked his disciples, saying unto them, who do men say I am? Now he was not asking his disciple, who do men say I am? The reason why I brought this into you is to further buttress or to use it to conglomerate what I told you before. Because this very mental slavery they put you and I'm included. Because I was one first also like you. Reason only way for me, anytime I say the truth, I have this spirit of discernment. I embrace it. I don't argue. But a lot of people, they want to die with Jesus. I don't know what's wrong with them. Now, if you take that Mark 8 verse 28, he said, they reply, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still other one of those prophets. Now, that Mark 8 verse 29, he said, and he said unto them, but whom say ye that I am? Then Peter answered and said unto him, thou art Christ. Now, if Jesus Christ was the name, Jesus Christ was the name given to him from birth, his naming ceremony. During the introduction, when he was telling him, maybe he met Peter, Peter, how are you doing? You are fishing. Okay, what's your name? Peter. I'm Jesus Christ. No. Christ never even know that he will be called Christ tomorrow. Jesus was the name. Now, when I entered Europe, did I ever say our bishop is out of my name? Even when I was with this idiot in America, he was never there. But when I now begin to do the work I'm doing, automatically you are now bishop of Activism. That does it. Does that mean I was born as a bishop? No. The work that I do now gave me that entitlement or that title as a bishop. The reason why I'm really breaking this thing down for us, because if we tell you anything, we want to give you a conviction, we want to give you the real fact of what we have told you. So I don't want to become a teacher whereby I leave you in the darkness so that you cannot be able to substantiate on the argument tomorrow, because there are a lot of persons right now where we are slumbered, So I want you to be a teacher by excellence. Now, let's read that verse, Mark 8 verse 29 again. And he said unto them, but whom did they say I am? Then Peter answered and said, thou art Christ. Do you know why? Because Peter understood the kind of consciousness he carried. Peter have already know what is called conscious, because he have already told Peter, cast off the net. If you are not an anointed one, you are not anointed one and also choosing. How are you going to say I should cast my net when I was even telling you, I've told you? Even Peter was almost even telling Jesus Christ, say, I told the night, I caught no fish. I'll be a fish now. I know when fish take the day water. That was what Peter, that he told my mind. I'm just trying to give you my personal explanation. When Jesus Christ met Peter at the shore, he was already folding up his net. After the whole night, no fish. No isese, no scorpion, no ewi, no catfish, no scorpion, nothing. Omami boga mami miroba. I'll tell you about you. He come across him. Now, Peter was somebody that was very sensible. He could know that any person that could do such a thing must be a choosing one. That's why go to dictionary over and over. what is the meaning of Christ? A chosen one, anointed one. That was how you know. Okay, now, who do people say I am? If first of all ask. Many of them were saying, you are Christ, you are Elijah, this and that. You know, Peter now say, yes. Look how you are. What did he tell Peter? He said, upon this word I will build up my church. Big gates will not prevail. That does it. That's why whatever thing, if we must have a better society, let's learn to speak the truth. That's why I can categorically tell you today, some useless Edo alien, not all, they don't want the society to be better. Because they are not even started speaking their own truth. They are not speaking truth. Only where truth is forbidden is only accepted. If you go to Area 51 in America, na base, or na full state alive and you don't enter there. Now so this word of man before Edo State. Edo State will be the last state. No, why? Do you know why? People that were supposed to talk, they have a boundary. Apart from only this platform, and thank God for our sister in Norway, thank God for our brother in Germany. All Tematana. Where are you going to hear the truth? The main place in our work, we cover it up. Then you want the better. Then all of them will carry Bible uselessly, go to church and say, the truth shall set you free. We are not start telling ourselves the truth. Only where truth is permitted, insult the governor, call him Oyomba, call him on. But the main place we were supposed to start treating this thing from, who sold slaves, up to today, they still have the mind of selling. If they had an opportunity, they never see change. Nobody talks about it. Then we want a better society. Even not because of our stubbornness, our resilience. If I were to be belonging to a church, maybe the position where they give me, I reach and where. Therefore, don't call my pastor, me talk. You cannot even call my family, make them talk to me. Who you want call me, talk to me? Who want call me? Why are you going to call me? Do you even know whether it's my brother? You don't even know. Because we have the different ideology. In metal, none of my brother can say it. They can't say it now. They don't have the coconut to say it. So that's to say we are different. Then what are we talking about? That's why for you to tie yourself to some certain idiot in life is not good. If God want to use you, what if all of this to change your name? He must change some certain things about you. That's it. He definitely must change them if you want it. So let's read it downward. Now we have just read Mark 8 verse 29. Let's go to Mark 8:30. He said Jesus warned them not to tell anyone about him. Now Peter revealed that you are a chosen one. He said, please, why tell anybody? Now that Mark 8 verse 31, he said, then he began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and the teachers of the law, and he must be killed, and after 3 days he will resurrect. Who even know whether they are beloved blacks, they don't know the canon yegana. Jesus, don't be so surprised. The reason why they killed this very man, it was because he was speaking to stand for the black race. Who knows? It's possible. Who abana a man? Oh, what we do? It's possible. Because if you look at the suffer this man suffered, now the same people that say they love him, how will you even treat him like that? Why should man get a woo boy? Must he part through your hand and die? I don't understand. The same people after killing him, they now also write story about him. They now also write story about him, and we believe everything. Some of these things he went through, we are seeing our brothers and sisters go through it today. We try to preach the same thing. Why will anybody be banned? Was it not the same thing that happened to him in Nazareth? Let's assume he started in Nazareth, please. If you're Nazareth, do unto other what you want other to do unto you. Maybe that was the reason why they run after him. Who knows? I will no. Ima kine mama. Don't come and say Jesus. He look at it and he ran. How many people fighting for freedom today not stay here with me now? You can't stay there. You can't stay there. Look at Unadi Kanu. Look at Brafa Prime Minister in Ezra. Even not because of LLAS in Okbaoge, the same thing happened to him. Instead of us attempting to be soberly reflected, look at the life the man go through, how he affect us. They projected the blood for us. We are very happy. But already the blood, why not check the suffering? Are you not seeing us go through it today? Anybody that speak the truth must obey. He said it is king of the Jews. Buna the Kamara Regamba, I'm the Egyptian people of Brafa, I'm their leader. I want my people to be free. Now, the Jesus Christ, is it not for you to have freedom? The freedom we are me. The very this man we are killed. Your freedom we are buried. Let's take Jesus Christ as a freedom fighter, the same way Martin Luther King was, the same way Nelson Mandela was, the same way the Kanimawa Miena, the same way it is. Are you seeing Nigerian living him today? His people, the useless DSL, they're not making millions on his head just to carry him to court about 500 million every day by day. They share among themselves. Now, why must we be carried away by the blood? I don't understand now. Why must, he said, the book of Philippians 2:5, he said, let this man be in you that was so in Christ Jesus. What man was in him? He was a compassionate friend according to the story. Are you a vampire? What are you doing with the blood? Let's follow his own life strictly. The character. Now, after he warned them, say, may they not tell anybody that 3 days, the Son of Man will be killed and will resurrect again. Then, let's check Mark 8 verse 32. He says, speak plainly about this. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Peter will not tell him, no, don't say that again. No. Why you say you died, then 3 days you wake up again. Then they look at that verse 33 of that Mark 8. He said, but when he had turned around and looked at all his disciples, he rebuked Peter, saying, get behind me, Satan, for you are not mindful of the things of God, but the things of men. Peter don't understand what he use on me. That's why when the Bible says carnal man does not understand the things of the Spirit, a lot of you don't know. What we are speaking to you here, God is using my voice to speak to you. God is not going to start using British. That's why we don't believe ourselves. We don't believe ourselves. I'm not supposed to even be telling you, say, I was sent by God. I'm not supposed to tell you. May you forever give me listening ears. That's what I'm even telling you. I'm not supposed to say it. By what I stand for, you are supposed to know. But the reason why you didn't know, nobody have ever took this kind of ground before. All the pastors we have, all of them, they are fake pastors. We have not had it before. Most of all, the reason why the truth irritates us today, we have not had the truth in our lifetime. We they forbid truth now. How you want to say truth? When you were told that you get one person where you want to mention his name, you have to remove your leg from the ground. You have to remove your leg from the ground. So that make the person for not hear. How we saw person grow up and have sense. It will be difficult now. We started hearing the truth from this very platform. The undiluted truth. But do you know today, they count the truth as an insult. But it's not supposed to be so. Now that Mark 8:33, it can't rebuke him. Then, let's go to Mark 8:35. He said, for whosoever want to save his life will lose it. But he who lose their life for the sake of the gospel will save it. That does it. A lot of us today, I want me to go. We are here the Benin now. Go to Benin. One thing I love about myself, wait till they free people, don't they free me. Then because God that make me to speak the truth when he make, when I don't know where I get. But where will I be bona? While I will if you look big boy. When I will when men like women, where we travel you worry. Before you know now, people like me, they will be everywhere. Here formal. Even the so-called white was support when they will even be the one to lock you up tomorrow. Because who don't. Now, have you ever heard one day, German people, you will see their social media say, they are insulting their co-Germans. Or Americans, they are fighting themselves online. Because why are you speaking the truth in Congress? They don't fight themselves. It is only we that fight ourselves, we are suffering. And even the person fighting you, your life is better than his own. Is in the point of the government even collecting children from here. And the same place they are talking about today, they cannot even stay there. Not that they like what's happening. Just because of favoritism. Because they want to, I wonder why somebody will be defending a debilitated culture. To the world. What are you presenting to the world there? By selling the highest slave or whatever? Or by turning history here and there when people are making history? Look at this new Senegal president. 44 years old. 44 years old in Benin. A bunk bin on the street. Look at everyone abroad. Then the only way we know we are relevant, I have feeling go wiku. Particularly UK people in Igbo. They are not represented all way in anything. At times I do wonder the way some persons choose to live their own life. For how will you be doing that? Now, let's go to the book of Genesis 41 verse 16. He said, I myself cannot do it. Joseph replied, but God will give Pharaoh a sound answer. Now, what this place is trying to talk about? He's still talking about, by strength shall no man prevail. He said, I myself, Joseph, I cannot do it alone, despite I've interpreted the dream. He said, God supposed to get hand for this thing. Now, is there anything I've told you? I only refer you to your God of your ancestors. That's what I know. Osaloba no be God will create your own papa. How your papa take on this life. For those of you that trust your father, that your father have done well, he have helped humanity, pray the God of your ancestors. What Jesus Christ went through, a spirit, they also created the spirit and created it upon him. As we are even mentioning the Jesus, the same Illuminati were here now. That's why they not one married church. A person will say, compare your destiny you feel you have achieved today. If it is the God of nature that you will be serving, it would have been more better. Somebody will just get money for jam, get automatically. All girls right now, all of them are getting poor by the day. All girls. Most of the women, they are getting poor. I can say 80%. Getting poor, wretched. Wretched. Why do you think it's like that? The time where your spirit being give you ogbane is expired. You cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. Your fathers and your mother, they want you back home. Imagine person will pass you come. He'll be looking for one way or the other to try to make sure he use you for his own glory. So that as you yourself is getting old gradually, yourself, where do I point of contact to your children? Your mother cannot reach your children. You have to use your children through your children to reach you. Okay, check it now. Your father and your mother, they died as a Christian. What is working for you well? Let's forget about monetary aspect. Did you have really this spiritual balance? You know, they. It does not mean that if you begin to mention the God of your ancestors, automatically things will just start booming. The very day you start, it's going to be a process. You start the process gradually. And what you are still going to go through, you will go through it. Either you have to pay the sacrifice now, as you are still young. You can still receive bullets. You can still struggle. It is not an easy task. It's a journey. Remind you, Joseph had a dream. Before the dream of Joseph came to pass, he go through like this. To the extent, it was even his brother that sold him out. Who said Joseph? Is it not his brother? Who killed Abel? Not be brother. Then why do you feel your brother not feel worry you? Who said the same Jesus? In the book of Luke 22 verse 3. Who sold him? Is it not one of his disciples? Now who know man the key man? Are the same people that know you, they know your future, they know your destiny does not tie to Jesus. So what some bad person in your family does, they may not be witch, but they'll give themselves for witch to hijack their brain. They will start criticizing uhurenira say ayowe odosa yengiye. Ona wodosa yengiye. You be left alone, you become an outcast. You don't even have any person to even talk to say, you know, I can now. No, know that they want to use that thing to worry you. They know that with that very thing, if it is being introduced in the family, you arrive your destiny on time. That's why nobody follow Jesus away, don't reach your destiny. Any person you feel that is booming, is he going to come back later with 11 Uweyena? Who say you will do so? That will not be cause. That's what they do. They will go, they will conspire. Not be Joseph brother God a seller. Jacob children. Because his destiny, he was the choosing one in the family. Now God already ordained him. Now, some of all these stories, we were putting there so that we also use it to do comparison among our brothers and sisters. That's why now, at times, now you want even they talk the way they talk. Now, everybody, they serve God. Everybody, they serve Jesus. Now, how does the Spirit of Jesus come? Who does he relate to? The letter Paul the Apostle wrote to Rome, a family was going. Why are we not having Idu in the Bible? Why are we not having Ogiso in the Bible? I told us one time, the reason why I thought I'm not just an historian, as in I can tell you how Zolwa came, the first era of Ogiso and second era of Ogiso. Not that I'm not interested. I don't have time to go and put those many things on my head. I don't want to start telling you story, then I'll start making mistake. But if you can give me a geographical latitude, I can be able to tell you what transpired in a simple sentence. One, I know we are invaded. Now, go and check a battle. Vaguti Ogenoki sorry. Vaguti Ogenoki sorry. That to say the Anunnaki and the Nibiru's of old. There was something they brought. Either the deity was from up, Usaloba Vueri. That what he do our fathers used to create the land. Me, I'm not too interested. The story will be very bad. Who want to know, we know. If you have this clear consciousness, when truth is coming, you know easily. You don't need to start arguing blindly. That's why I'm picturing a lot of things to you. For those of you that always shout outside that they are your problem. Your problem is within your house. Your problem can just be your parents did not do the right thing for that you are supposed to be, they are supposed to do for. They did not do it. They did not give you the right path in life. You were not given the right principle. You were given the wrong one. Imagine somebody share money for you and me. He give you fake money, but not money. He give you me 1,000 naira. Notes. Let's say 100 naira 10. Real money. Central Bank of Nigeria. He give you your own to Central Bank of Nigeria, but not fake. It will be difficult for you to use your own to buy something. If I thought you are going to use it to buy something and succeed, you have to start sneaking. You have to start sneaking. Or you want to even sell it. Okay, this 1,000 euro. I get 1,000 naira here. But I've go use and buy something. Somebody else, okay. Me, I give you 200, me, you give me. Because that person will say, if you go use them for somewhere. Emi maga we again in there. Go na lomana. No faking or Ugmesoro 300 euro. Udo 100 euro. Because one even why ya loe. Ima we with business. Iye we are call even have Friday market, open market. Or we go one with David, no man with fiao. But I never did it, but I know people that did it. They do it and they were also living with it. Imagine at the end of the day, do Kenya who give 10 euro, arrive nanano, arrive 14, or 10 euro. Where 100 euro for real money. You have almost getting even where you do. Then remaining 200 or let's say 180 free. You know. People were doing it. So most of our life is. Mama water, no, I can't in my water. That's not what we want. It's like adulterated drink or adulterated or rebag rice. As you go say, these are major problems today. Now, we are seeing the era of the decolonization of the mind. That's why if you see right now, we are trying as much as we can to make sure we combine all our topics together. So that we not just come and say, President, Nigeria, Nigeria. No, this is just a teaching. Out of the whole nonsense, you may also pick sense inside. Either you are going to pick the part of this family aspect, you are going to start monitoring your brothers on how they do. Verify your brothers. Don't be SFA video. Verify them. Verify them. No, verify them. Verify them. Humans are something else. Now, why am I telling you this? Everything in this world is fake. Everything in this world is fake. So for those of us that are just tuning in, go and read the book of Ezra. Read the book of Ezra 7 verse 8 and Ezra 7 verse 9. How does this thing come here? Then why be say solar eclipse of this very year? Until we are told that eclipse means the moon passing in front of the sun. I have a lot of video on my phone. Ukima movie. And this is what most of us have learned all we in school. I told you that the time is going to come. All your certificates before you find out that it was a waste. Umaji school, you better go and learn. Just allow God to bless you. Have your certificate. They never taught you anything. Fake thing have my way. Let me show you one joke. Let me show you one joke. What one guy did, he said the island home at the solar eclipse of Ireland take on. Let me show it to you. The solar eclipse of Ireland. Let me show you. So for those of you that believe on these people say, whatever thing they just do, they're 100% correct, my dear. You are wasting your time. My prayer be saying, I would your working team and defend the stupidity. Now, where the solar eclipse of Ireland, okay? Look how the picture display. Just watch. This was how somebody describe it. For the people that are researchers, that's why I told you there was a video uploaded. That was when I started coming out newly. That was thing. December, you know, when I uploaded some video in TikTok, I can say this year, 2024, is a year of revelation. A lot of lies has been revealed. Ukimalo that will vary from town. That's how they do it. That was why they clouded everywhere. Thank God I was always on live showing you how the cloud was. Even when they say it happens, people were saying, una say solar eclipse they happen. When the men are when I want to get machine what they do. Then after it don't run and finish, move there, but the moon no move now. Really, the moon no move. What did they happen? This is what NASA be doing right from time. Like I said earlier, we used to have 13 months in a year. Each of the month is 28 days. You that are 45 years today, you are supposed to be 40 years. They're using everything to fasten your age so that you be in hurry in life. That's why I tried to look and write from time. I still believe that I'm still very young. That's why you wonder at times that I still call myself a boy. For real, because I'm not having that thought. I never one day be see myself, say person come greet me bros. And the way some people always do. Either way you go you back to me. I greet everybody, mama, God bless you, ma. I don't know when last I mention people by their name. If I mention your name, maybe not because you did me there, but my own normal nature, I the only pussy stop down everybody, even though you are even 15 years old. Because the best way they cultured where. Now, I will not begin to look at things. Go and calculate your age with that same 13 years. That same 13 months. Then you'll be surprised that if you are 45, you are supposed to be 40 years. Now, who also go and program what last span of a human being today and 70-something? Our power, you're 70-something, just like that. Because, the medicine that we buy, the food that we buy, there's something they put in it. That's why they never want you to continue farming in Nigeria and be growing your food. They know that if they keep on allowing you to grow your food, you're not going to quit that. Go and look at Democratic Republic. Go and look at sickness where they say the Africa. They brought the sickness. All these vaccine, all these vacuum where they carry go Africa. Now they inflict all of them. Go and look at Somalia. Our Gwogeni. Is it not recently that now the Putin have already signed a military alliance with Democratic Republic of Congo? Now we can't even make peace there now. You know, look at the normal solar eclipse they show. Now, what you are saying now here? How did it come to reach here? No, what you are saying now to go in Nana?
Again, those filaments are just amazing that we can see that to such.
So this is how they do it. They use this social media to do propaganda. We are here to expose everything. If you know, soon was not just this. He said yesterday the up were clean. Yesterday they started spraying yesterday night. They started spraying again. A gallop imaro everywhere was clean. Everywhere was clean. So what that needed to be done have already been done. What that needed to be done have already been done. NASA said they are going to be firing rockets. Amami rocket. Only what we have even seen for people that were videoing, we are seeing UFOs. Something will be like dragon. So a lot of things happen. So many things happen that they themselves, they can't tell you. Not the one way they show for you for this, and now you go see. Now you go see. Now the one way television show give you. Now all I can add there no key working. All you know you think how now I know me. My dear, I reserve my comment. I agree. So let's check the time we spent. See 1 hour is okay for this. So that's it. So let's assume I'm giving you insight of what is to come. I think logically we've almost my way we are for now logically. If there's anyone I feel like putting to our next topic here, I'll put it to our next topic. But this proof, for those of you that do go to church, tell your pastor to read here for you. You know, Bible have different translation. Some of them don't they put number like this. Go to New Living Translation. Now you foresee the number like this. Let me read it again. From Ezra 7 verse 8. It says, Ezra arrived in Jerusalem in August of that year. Now, if you check the way they contemplate August now, August supposed to come be New Year. Right? August supposed to be New Year. That is the way the content shift time. The way the content shift time. From April to this thing, I think 4 months. So you do that division by yourself. Ezra arrived in Jerusalem in August that year. He had arranged to leave Babylon on April 8th. You understand it now. Now, this very August, so, the normal, where that August day, the old August, not be there they're supposed to day. I think I have the calendar with me, but I cannot start it out now. He said he arranged to have leave on April 8th, the first day of the year. Now, the marvel means that when I saw it, it put in a rock warning. Now, I say it's good to research. Even you can, I can even tell you something, go and research on your own. Don't believe everything I say. Let one assume that I just open your eye, may you go read them. Study it on your own. They talk to within yourself. You can even get the Rema more than the way I will explain it to you. Like, John the Baptist, they call John the Baptist, well, not just the person that will baptize them with water and whatever. He says somebody is going to come that's going to be baptizing you of the Spirit and of the water. But the one where John the Baptist going to do was just of the water. I might also be the John the Baptist. Why God is going to be putting you in different realms tomorrow. There are a lot of persons I've spoken with. Even when I found out they were struggling with their spiritual life. Today they are like now angel. In things of the Spirit, he may learn. I'm only a teacher. So I can also teach you to your destiny. While you yourself, you also start doing miracle, helping people tomorrow. There is something, Italy now they show red flag where. There are people in Italy, I think I'm permitted to say this. A guy will sleep with women in Italy. Then, you may just sleep with them. Then the woman will come go to get this thing for a downside, you know. Although I'm in fashion, and that fashion is very grave. Please, let's be very, very careful. They are in Facebook right now, man and woman, drawing you closer by all means. just to obtain everything that you have. That they have a parable at us. Let's very, very careful. It is not what we think. It is not what we think this life is. Things are changing. A lot of people, they still keep on doing bad. But you can, you know, that is, stop that by yourself. But no, that's why we always tell ourselves here, the devil you know better than you don't know. You better stay with that guy now where you know say poor, even though all the bully will want to settle no matter. Where you feel say they go outside, the person feel you're fine. But in mind, what you want you to do not matter. Ritualism now, all work for everywhere. People can easily take your spirit right now. They can easily take your spirit. Maybe right now you are weak. You don't really refuel your strength all the time. There are people, as you even they come self, if papa and mama they don't wage war. So whenever you maka mudiake de, you maka neru no okay wu. So yewe wune. So who your mother is when he was alive to you. If you were not powerful, you are powerful though. That you laugh and not live it, can live it, can have a live though. If the person over ye muema, he work back the people that still do well today, in terms of spiritual whatever, are the people how strong they are here, how they were using also their strength. So let's be very, very careful. Life is not what we think. Let's have that at the back of our mind. At the back of our mind. These custom tradition and whatever, I'm sure going to be carrying it over. I have another topic here God have already given to me, so I don't want to dive into it. I want our video to be a little bit more easier to watch. I know a lot of people enjoy when it is long. Some people use it to sleep. Some people play it when they are cooking. At least an insight. I've given us assignment right now. Let us go and search out why this place was also written. If there's any part of the Bible you also read that a little bit fall in our own category, you can also put it there in the comment. You can also put it there in the comment. So by the grace of God, God have used us to also bring this one out to us. Thank God they wrote it there. They wrote it there is there. So we are working now. Not that I didn't know before, but I was just looking for the biblical proof of it. Maybe the way I would have come and cheat it. I think the 1775 Bible, all the time they can change the Bible at any given time. They can change the Bible at any 1775 Bible. Waiting, most of the things we did are not did this one. Vatican remove a lot of scripture, a lot of verses from the Bible, about 15, and they remove. History have it that they remove 15. Now their book of Enoch there, you know. So they brought this very one out to buttress to this very generation, as if calling on Jesus is going to help you. As you are calling on Jesus, you are also calling upon them. If they find out that you are doing their wish small, it cannot take the reason why they lose you small, you don't go look for solution to your problem. That's why you can just start job today. Maybe they are paying you 1,300. The devil can also just in a permanent life contract, you know. We are going to win a jackpot. But what have you been able to achieve? You work all the rest days of your life. Imagine your money not the favor not they come from it, and that 1 theory. You just keep on laboring, but you start giving testimony to I was giving life contract. They gave you the life contract. Why you not win lottery? Why you not rich like that? Now the life contract they take make money. But due to that ideology, now anytime we get life contract, we call it jealousy friend or we make life contract. My dear, not suffer. Not suffer. Work is good at times. But I don't think giving somebody life contract is supposed to be a testimony. You are just trying to tell people on win now. Or I have a 5,000 job in banana, 5,000 euro as a year. But I just pray that God pay one of us. The reason why we are trying to change the negative narrative of yesterday, because all these things were projected so that more for not think well, so that our life we are living, the life we just get limit. Imagine setting up a minimum wage that if that money pass, you can't return money back to the government. How much is big returning? How much are they returning? The richest people, to how much are they returning? Somebody will just get money, 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, 6 billion, any. Money will go reach everybody, take better. One person go keep on. Go to UK, people are sleeping on the street. Go to United States, people are sleeping on the street. UK, United States, and Canada today. What they call say the 2 days. Go and look at their streets. You know they see people for Spanish street like that. Homeless people. Homeless people. That's how the government wants it. If everything continues, like, do you know how many blacks is going to be on the street? Go and look at COS right now, they cause wala for UK. They open up a visa program. People right now have no work to even work in the UK. If you are not doing 2 jobs in UK, only one cannot sustain you. Imagine, for example, in Spain, let's assume I'm paying 400 euro in my house or 500 euro. Then I'll still get council tax where they pay, give government. Like 150 or 160. Who does that? You have to pay it. I do come across when I was searching through social media, particularly TikTok, they'll come lift up their expenses, they wonder. But what if you say, our people don't read there, shame not gonna let them talk, come out with it they see. That's why they labor, make this amen. Life we are not really created like that or that. We have to suffer and suffer before we get food to eat. Now so Papa, how was our father be able to succeed? Then Ugboni have you say Germany no. Germany but it was not suffering. These people nice weaponize and to become Ugbo can be suffering. But right now most people like we need it. It will help us. Mena your pifi very mejena. Imagine anybody have fear mena. Mena your bad army guy. Every woman that are watching here. Imagine anybody army guy 7 for real. I'm very domestically. I'm really proud of that all the time. Imagine we Moses say, sorry to say. Imagine. I know we no, it can finish. I know what I'm saying. Why am I putting all these things here? There is no place at home. Some people say it all with all. No. The horrifying situation here. That you don't mean no matter Kenya home. You want to complete this one. Life now so our party live setting up some goals for yourself. Umana rufo wafo. Now our part those days. Or we music okpajo ekwaru wewa. Or imana na anya wa beni yafo. Wake a buffalo na wufo. Then one useless brother. When you have buwe, so let me be leaving you guys here. God Almighty bless each and every one of you. For those of you that tune in, you can see that I don't really know what happened to the page today. If they want us to go on break, we'll go to break soon. So that the page they make another relax. You know, I don't know what's wrong with them. Anytime they just see our topic and we're locked, they know that we are still trying to reveal a lot of things. Whether they like it or not, people must wake up. All these things you are seeing here right now is a life that is to come. Is a life we are going to live. At the January 1st, at the new year, now April. You know what in April for Spanish now abre, to abre now to open. April for Spanish now means abre. Abre now me. To open. So look how they change everything. So they change the spirit, they change the system, the cosmic energy, they change everything. Imagine you and I, we are one first agree that now devil do read, now they rule the world. That's why today the area we feel we're going to use to solve the very problem. We are just living right now, we don't know where we are. People are stranded, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. So let me be signing out. Today's date is 10th of April. We're about to be the new year. Even minus this Bible mechanic, I think I knew this thing last year. Now, okay, maybe MS ago, when it comes to the town, bring it up. But it's the other time for us to bring it up. For those Pentirastas, please go and give it to them. Let them also read it. What's the meaning of that? I know they always have a way of explain their thing, but I pray ni are mi logo wan ma so mi egbe ni are mi logo yan we mi rock by Jesus in they will know a great class in him, and that class is just you, but we'll sell ourselves to them. They drain our energy to take care of us also. It's like somebody stealing from you and giving you back the money. How is your pocket go to full? Somebody will steal your money and say, I'm dashing you money. Your own will not multiply. They are also using your spirit for you. If you feel Jesus Christ at work for you, now your own spirit, now they still useful. Now your own luck, they just say, allow you small. May your luck just see shine. Based on it, don't follow you come. That's it now. They are using yourself for it. Then you are giving glory to one, whatever. So for those of us that want to call us at our telephone number +34 631 056284. Telephone number +34 631 056. I remain the Bishop of Activism. From me here, Bonus Studies.